Hello there, Ray here, and today I would like to show you this cool invention, which is my automatic sea pickle farm that I designed. I built a sea pickle farm up on my Twitch stream. Now, I do notify people that I'm streaming through our Discord as well as following me on Twitter. Now, our Discord is the ProTech Discord, which has a whole bunch of other technical Minecraft community, and all the links will be down in the description. I discovered a lot of cool things about the sea pickle, so I'll go over here and show you what I learned. So the sea pickle will spread if it is underwater, and it will spread to other locations that are also underwater, so it won't spread to here or like here. It will spread in a diamond shape like this, but it'll only spread to coral that is live, so it won't spread to like this dead coral over here. It can spread to the same level in which it is on as well as one level lower, but it won't spread to one level higher. I used everything that I discovered to build this farm here. What we have is the main sea pickle on top of this red coral here, and it's being bone milled by this dispenser above, and then it is spreading down to this lower level, which has all this yellow coral. And what we have is water that is inside of these chests, and it's flowing over to here, right before the sea pickle in the center is being bone milled. That way there is water here. Then we have the pistons shortly after coming down and breaking off the sea pickles into items. And the items are being picked up by some hopper minecarts that are underneath. We have to have quite a few hopper minecarts because there is a lot of sea pickles that are produced by this farm. It is pretty outrageous. So above the farm we have a clock, and the clock is just going down into an observer, which is sending a pulse to all these pistons, and then after a short delay it will send a pulse to the dispenser. This allows it so that the pistons will first pulse and give time for the water to move into the area, and then it will allow the dispenser in the center to bone mill the pickle that we have in here. And some other things that I used to keep the pickles from getting shot outwards is I had to put glass all along here, and we even had pickles getting through this little corner here, which is quite strange. They'd be shooting out over here, so I had to cover this in as well. We used water that is inside of a chest because I found that this was the best because it prevented the items from getting over into that block, which we don't want to because once they're over there, it's harder to pick them up. So the chest blocks up most of the area while also allowing some water to be there. It's important to keep water beside all the coral, that way it doesn't die. So we have the water sources down here, which are keeping all these wet. And we also have a water source inside this block, which is keeping the 4 inside coral wet, as well as also the top one here. Now down inside of here we also have a hopper minecart, which is picking up all of the items that are coming near the corner here. These pistons will actually squish the items through this corner here, and then they will be inside of this block, but with the hopper minecart we can pick them up pretty easily and transport them down into the chest. Now underneath this chest here I have a block, and this uses a pretty cool trick which I discover where if you have a slab that is holding water or any type of block that's holding water from going downwards, then if you would hurry break it and place it on the top, the water will not be able to flow out of that area. So it's a cool way to bud water there. If you would update this water, then the water would flow downwards. And if you don't want to do that, you can always put in a block underneath. The main reason for having that slab being a top slab is to prevent the items from getting squished between this chest and this coral block here. They can actually get shoved in between there and fall out the bottom. So we have to try to block all the areas so no items will squirt out. I did a 10-minute test seeing how much sea pickles we can get from this farm. You can see it almost filled up all 4 of these double chests, and I figure it's over 70,000 items per hour. That is a lot of sea pickles. You can get multiple sea pickles per one bone mill. And all these ones around here were just produced by a single bone mill, and if you go up here and look in the chest, you can see how much bone mill I used up in 10 minutes, and I figured that you get about 10 sea pickles just with one bone mill, so it's pretty efficient. A good use for all the sea pickles is to go ahead and smelt them up so that you can produce lime dye. Now, with this, it's a lot nicer because previously if you wanted to get lime dye, you would have to first smelt up cactuses to get green dye, and then convert the green dye over into lime dye by putting some bone meal with it. That means you have to kill skeletons, as well as you would have to also have a cactus farm, and then you end up smelting it either way. So here you can just smelt up sea pickles, and then you can automatically get lime dye without having to do the crafting. You could use the sea pickles as a light source underwater, but for having it on land, it's a little bit more difficult because you would first have to contain the water like this, then put the sea pickles in, and after doing all this work, you would pretty much just have same equivalent lighting as a torch. Sea pickles for days and days. Tell me what you guys think about this contraption down in the comments. So if you found this interesting, show me the like and share it with others. If you'd like to see more contraptions like this, subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell button. Bye bye!